The lead of Michael Schumacher, meanwhile, is up to 5.9 seconds as we're watching the Toyota pair squabble. And this is, as Ted suggested, allowing Button and Raikkonen the perfect chance to leapfrog them.
Absolutely right. It's the longer this goes on for, the better it is for Jenson Button and Kimi Raikkonen. Raikkonen is 9.5 seconds behind Jenson Button. He qualified 11th, Button qualified 7th as Yamamoto, Sakon Yamamoto in the Super Aguri comes into the pits, one of the two Japanese drivers in the field. Word on the street here in Suzuka is that that car next year will be occupied by none other than Anthony Davidson, current Hanzo Tev's driver. There's a problem at the back of that car, though. I'm sure Davidson will be hoping it's a bit more reliable next year. Into the pits with 18 laps to go comes second place man Fernando Alonso.
And Massa, it looks like he's coming in behind Fisichella, meanwhile lapping somebody. There's Massa. That's how much behind Fernando Alonso is now. A complete pit stop, and through goes Rubens Barrichello, but he's been lapped after that first lap problem. And Alonso away then now. So no more tyre changes, no more pit stops to go wrong. It's purely now about raw pace. Has Alonso got anything left in his pocket to come back at Michael Schumacher? Ralf Schumacher still looking at the back of his teammate. Button is pushing hard in the low 133s. He knows this is a great moment for him.
Yeah, good chance of a fourth place here this afternoon for Jenson Button. Started 7th, to finish 4th would be a great achievement really for him as he caps off what's been a, by and large, quite disappointing season. But both he and the Honda Wallers are all talking in terms of a championship challenge in 2007. They are very confident about the work going on in Tochigi in Japan and back at Brackley in England to make the Honda 2007 package a potential World Championship challenging package. And Button's certainly very confident about their ability to adapt. Next year, everyone's on Bridgestone tyres. Into the pits comes the race leader, Michael Schumacher. Only a lap longer than Fernando Alonso then. And he should have enough in his pocket to be able to rejoin in front.
He had a 5.6 second lead. They've reacted to the Renault stop. And away he goes, fueled up to the end of the Grand Prix. Alonso will appear at the top of your screen, but Michael Schumacher has, and he's still tucked up behind Barrichello as Alonso. Barrichello will surely yield down the pit straight, and he does, gives Alonso the racing line, but Michael comfortably rejoins in the lead as Alonso on his outlap does a 1:53.1. That's pretty good.
Felipe Massa absolutely flying back in 4th place. And so now Alonso, if he's going to win this Grand Prix, he's going to have to do it on the track as Dornbos cuts up Yamamoto on the way out of the pit lane. We've got 17 laps to go here to the finish in Suzuka. Oh! No! Don't believe it! Look at that! Michael Schumacher blows up! And that is Schumacher out of the race. And Alonso cannot win this World Championship here, but he will go to Brazil in 2 weeks' time with a 10-point advantage over Michael Schumacher. So any kind of points finish for him in Brazil makes him the world champion. A catastrophic, what looks like an engine failure, could be transmission at the back of the Ferrari, and it's all over for Michael Schumacher.
How often do you see that? Schumacher, the right bank of the V8's gone. Has he put a lot of oil on the track? I don't think he has. That's being burned rather than spilled. Degner too pulls off to the left-hand side. And, well, Alonso hasn't won the race yet, so he hasn't got the 10 points. But there is the highly unusual picture of a Ferrari blowing up in Formula One. And Fernando Alonso would have been cheering and laughing as if he was in a Spanish bullfight with that one.
They can't believe it on the Ferrari timing wall. The dream looks like it's over. We're still 16 laps from the finish, of course. And anything can happen, but there will be a gigantic smile on the face of Fernando Alonso, who now has the huge lead over Felipe Massa, who will not really be able to take it away from him. He's just got to bring it home now, Alonso. Raikkonen is 3rd, yet to make his 2nd stop of the afternoon. Jenson Button is 4th, Fisichella 5th, and Jarno Trulli in 6th place. I believe that's Schumacher's first engine failure since 2001 in a Grand Prix. What a terrible time for it to happen.
Lap 38, Massa is catching Alonso pretty quickly. It's not going to be a comfortable end to the Grand Prix. Alonso, if he wants to take all 10 points, has got to hustle his way there, because Massa's quicker at the moment by over a second on the previous lap, and that news will be going out to Fernando Alonso real soon. Button was running in second, but he's pitted.
Lap 39 of the Japanese Grand Prix, Michael Schumacher leading this race after the second round of pit stops. Looks like an engine failure down there at the Degner corner. He's out of this Grand Prix. Fernando Alonso is leading. Felipe Massa, Schumacher's teammate, is in second place. And Alonso has just 15 laps now. There you can see Alonso going past Michael Schumacher. His first engine failure, I believe, since 2001. And what an awful time for it to happen. As Ross Brawn, the technical director of Ferrari, said on Friday, any mistake at this stage is going to be very, very expensive. And everybody in the Ferrari garage and at Bridgestone, their hearts hit the floor, because Michael Schumacher is out of this Grand Prix. The dream looks like it's over. If things stay as they are here, he's going to be 10 points behind Fernando Alonso going into Brazil in 2 weeks' time. And any kind of points finish there for Alonso will make him double Formula One world champion, back-to-back victories, 2005, 2006.
Well, of course, we saw Alonso with his engine failure back in Monza. Michael's now had his, and but Alonso is not comfortable for him. Massa's still faster. Massa has got a great job to do here. He's got to keep pushing Alonso, keep trying to make that Renault fail somehow. But Alonso's just done a 33.7, 1 minute 33.7, 34.5 for Massa. Bit of a scrappy lap. Raikkonen's running third, but we believe he's got a pit again yet. So that'll effectively put Fisichella up into third place. Looking good for Renault too on the Constructors' title in that case. And Button probably